What's going on, everybody? My name is Nyleve, and welcome back to Ant SMP. I am out here today looking for shipwrecks. It is a long and boring process that basically amounts to traveling aimlessly, but it's gotta be done. So, ooh, look, a ruin, and that looks like a ruined portal. And there is our first shipwreck of the day. There we go. That is exactly what I was looking for. What I don't need is kelp. Okay. So, with our first buried treasure map under our belt, it is time to apparently go a very, very long way away. We appear to be coming up on the location of the treasure, and I am afraid to say I believe it's within range of that pillager tower, so this could be a little bit more dangerous than I was intending, but it is what it is. Well, the good news is it was nowhere near the pillager tower. The bad news is I was significantly further north than I had accounted for. But here we are. And for anybody who doesn't know, which I can't imagine as many people at this point, there is a fancy, it's not that fancy, chests for buried treasure are always at the 9x9 on the chunk coordinates of the debug screen. So if you didn't know, now you know. Okay, with what I wanted from the chest picked up, it's time to break the chest. Now, before I go looking for any more shipwrecks, I think I'm going to head home and clear out this inventory because I was not expecting to be this full at this point in my journey. Alrighty. Now that I'm back here and my inventory is significantly nicer, time to get back out there. So while plundering these wrecks, I want to address the big question I've got. Why Season 2 after just a few episodes of Season 1? The truth is, we all had our own reasons for wanting to start fresh, but I'm only going to address mine here. I said in the last episode I was planning to build way up in the sky. Well, I was going to build a starship. A big part of my design was going to use skulk sensors, which all of a sudden weren't going to be a thing for basically a whole other year. Not cool. My motivation ground to a halt, and I just kept thinking, why bother? So, while someday post 119 I plan to return to that design, for now it just feels like life is just better, down where it's wetter, under the sea. Alright, so 8 ships later, 4 hearts, pretty much ready for the next phase of things, which means Guardians, or more accurately, Prismarine, because I need to frame these conduits for them to work. So I'm going to be using my invisibility potions, which I got from going back to the Nether and getting just a couple of blaze rods, and the water breathing potions that I found, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna kill some Elder Guardians, and then steal portions of their walls. So, as it turns out, when you have the proper potions of water breathing and invisibility, raiding an ocean monument is basically just the brutal murder of three oversized lumbering fish bots. So, I've got all of the materials I need now for my first conduit, and I'm gonna jump right into a time lapse and get that done. Okay, so I admit the area around it still needs a lot of terraforming, but that is our first conduit, and I'm thinking probably it's going to be the city square. But we'll see how that goes in the future. But for now, I'm pretty happy with how this thing turned out. Earlier today, Ophelia was working on her house and was in need of quite a bit of wool, so we're going to pop over to a clip where I taught her how to make an automatic wool farm. Okay, so this is a pretty basic farm. There's tutorials for it all over YouTube, so I'm not really going to touch on how you build it so much as Ophelia is not exactly what you would call a redstoner. So, in no uncertain terms, I'm actually super proud of her for taking the initiative and asking me to help teach her how to do this. One thing you'll notice is that we do dye all of the sheep pink, and that's because pink is one of the primary colors for her house. So, in time, I imagine she'll dye them other colors for future projects, but for now, pink is where it's at. Alright, so I think the last thing I'm going to do today is go and find the stronghold. I have put in a little bit of time upping my gear, which, yes, is invisible, and getting blaze rods and ender pearls so that I can get to the end. But I'm not going to do that today. I just want to find the portal, get it ready, and I'll probably go into the end and deal with the dragon in the next episode. So, with that, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to take a boat and I'm going to head southwest, it seems. Where's my boat? Oh, there's my boat. Okay, I was originally going to include some footage of the trip here, but it was really uneventful aside from losing a few ender eyes to random chance. So, we are into the stronghold. Oh, I hate the sound of silverfish. Oh, okay. So that's the portal. No more of you. Dang it. Okay, so I'm gonna need 3 more Eyes of Ender, which means 3 more Ender Pearls. Okay, so let's see if it's going to be easy or hard to set up a tunnel back. I am sadly betting on hard. That's a lot of lava, but that's a warped forest area. And a warped and a bastion? Next time. Okay, so while digging the tunnel all the way home, which I'm not even remotely close to yet, I did come across my first ancient debris. So I am going to pull out a diamond pick. Eh, it's only one, but one is still better than none. Now that I'm home again, I can breathe, which I didn't do the entire time I was bridging over that lava. Where I'm at, I need more Eyes of Ender to open the portal, and I'm probably going to widen that bridge just because I don't want to run over a 1x1 bridge every time I want to go to the end. But to the end is where I'm going to go, but for now, I'm out of time. So, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.